Okay, so this is me having my say about what happened last Tuesday. So, the one word that I have not heard since this all ended was the word shoo-in. It was a shoo-in. And a shoo-in is a thing or person that is certain to succeed, especially someone certain to win an election. I didn't hear the word shoo-in. And I feel like what happened was the only thing that could have happened because nothing else would have made sense or even been plausible. Plus, they could not risk the fallout from a Trump loss. I think that, if nothing else, would have brought on a civil war. Although the civil war is still kind of on a low, slow burn because some Trump supporters just feel like they the boss of everybody. I remember how they acted the first time he won in 2016. How them folks was just being mean and nasty everywhere you went. Everywhere you went, in the supermarket, in the stores, everywhere you went, they was acting a fool. So there's just going to be more of that. More of them feeling like they gotta police everybody. Them feeling like they can question you about anything that they want. Like real stupidity. That's what we gotta go through. I'm happy about getting rid of the migrants and all those people that's getting all the resources, that's being taken from Americans and just given to illegal people. So that parade of stars couldn't save her. All of the millionaires and billionaires could not clinch it for her. I gotta tell you, I'm glad. I'm so glad she did not win because to not know what happened to $1 billion and still end up $20 million in debt, how do you recoup from that? What do you have to say to anybody after that? We still got November to go, December to go, January to go. It might seem like it's far off, but it's not. The time is short. And in that short period of time, anything can happen. They might not necessarily be a smooth transition of power, as quiet as it's kept. If the US is plunging into a third world war, which already seems like we're at war, they're not going to transfer power. It won't be transferred. So he can make all the plans he wants, picking this one for his cabinet, picking this one, picking that one. And speaking of picking people for cabinet, she got up there and said she was going to put a Republican in her cabinet, and the Cheney endorsement, the endorsement of the Cheneys, she was so proud of that. That to me was shameless. One of the most shameless things that she did. No talk about the economy, some kind of phantom middle class she kept talking about. But I have to keep saying, I'm glad she didn't win. I am so glad because it was the weakest campaign I have ever seen. It was just too weak. And nobody's challenging no numbers about, no, she could have won, she could have won. They didn't count these ballots. They didn't. No. Mm-mm. Even if he didn't win, he won. It's as simple as that. Everybody has something to say. And I'm glad I've been bald for almost 20 years. So ain't no way in the world would I shave my head in protest for um for the loss and the win. Ain't no way in the world. That is insane. Women talk about they leave your husband. How you gonna tell somebody to leave their husband? Don't give up, no sex, no this, no that. That's just going to end up backfiring. So that's just insane, but I feel like that's unfair to bald women. What? Do I need to now buy a wig so that for my well-being so you won't think I shaved my head in protest? Oh no. Mm-mm. Nobody better not get in my face saying nothing about that, about politics. I think that people know who to talk mess to, and I'm not the one. You can look at me and tell. So people are really having some serious meltdowns, unlike anything I've ever seen in my life. I can't believe it. Jimmy Kimmel on TV choking back tears, this pundit in tears, that one crying, and that one sniffling. That don't make no sense. So, everybody, and I know everybody has something to say what you will, say what you want, but this is me having my say. Peace out.